Welcome to Dragon Horde Gaming. In today's video, we'll be opening up the Commander decks from Takir Dragonstorm, starting with the Jeskai Striker. Alright, here we go. Alright, lead the way. Got our little collector booster insert. Some more stuff here. Little thing, primer that tells about the Commander. Alright. Counters, got this. Alright. And now onto the deck itself. Alright. Oh, don't forget about the deck box. Or else am I going to store these cards? Alright. Here we go. Starting off with half of this. We got Shiriko and Narset Unified. Elsha Threefold Master. Aligned Heart. Tempest Technique. Adaptive Training Post. Transcendent Dragon, Voracious Bibliophile, Caldera Pyramaw, Transforming Flourish, Will of the Jeskai, Vanquish the Hordes, Narcissus Reversal, Dismantling Wave, Mangara the Diplomat, Monastery Mentor, Ancestral Vision, Archmage Meteorus, Bural's Expertise, Curse of Swine, Haughty Jin, Lair, Disciple of the Drowned, Rite of Replication, that's a good one, Sublime Epiphany, Electro Dominance, Maniform Hellkite, Baral and Karizev, Expansion Explosion, Magnum Opus, Prismari Command, Time Wipe, Valamakis Lorehold, Varan, Voice of Duality, Whirlwind of Thought, Darkheart Waste, Battlefield Forge, Cascade Bluffs, Clifftop Retreat, Exotic Orchard, First Lake, Glacial Fortress, Irrigated Farmland, Prairie Stream, Rugged Prairie, Shivan Reef, Skycloud Expanse, Sulphur Falls, Temple of Enlightenment, Temple of Epiphany, Temple of Triumph, new art for Young Pyromancer, new art for Goblin Electromancer, new art for King Signet and Soul Ring and Command Tower, and then starting to get a little buggy here. Okay. All right. That's it for those cards, the tokens and all that. All right, we got Corey Steelcutter and a Stormshriek Feral in the Dragon border. All right, on to the next pack. All right, now we're doing Mardu Surge. Be the Raging Storm. insert here for Zergo. Got the deck box. Got the deck itself. We got our little collector thing. Alright, on to the actual pack of cards. The deck. Alright. We got Zergo, Stormrender, Nariv, Crackling Vanguard, Hiniok, Strike Leader, Iron Will Forge, Will of the Mardu, Bone Devourer, Within Range, Goldlust Triad. Did I read that right? Yes. Infantry Shield, Redoubled Stormsinger, Adeline, Resplendent Carthar, Angel of Invention, Commander Insignia, Divine Visitation, Emeria Angel, Grand Crescendo, Hero of Bladehold, Our Reckoning, Legion Loyalty, Selfless Spirit, Sun Titan, Cassia's Welcome, Twilight Dover, Turing Witch, Eliminate the Competition, Gix Yawgmoth's Praetor, Mindblade Render, Ophiomancer, Yehini Undying Partisan, Grenzo Havoc Razor, Legion Warboss, Ogre Battlediver, Siege Gang Commander, Temp with Vengeance, Kaya Geist Hunter, Blade of Selves, Idol of Oblivion, Mirror Battlesphere, Psalm Simulacrum, Battlefield Forge, Canyon Slough, Castle Ardenvale, Castle Imbrith, Cave of Colas, Clifftop Retreat, Dragonskull Summit, Exotic Orchard, Fetid Heath, Isolated Chapel, Shattered Sanctum, Smoldering Marsh, Temple of Silence, Temple of Triumph, Vault of the Archangel, Windbrisk Heights, Shadow... Oh, now I'm on to uncommons, so I'll just go. New art for Skull Clamp, Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Command Tower. Alright. I don't know what's going on, but my camera keeps wanting to unfocus. I keep trying to get it to stay focused. Lots of basic lands, tokens, sorry about the background noise. I'm opening this stuff in a store and there's people, pretty loud people outside the store, so you can hear that. Sorry. Alright. Now we got... Okay. Wow. We got a Mox Jasper in the dragon form. That's my third Mox Jasper from the set. So I guess I'm going to be opening Mox Jaspers. And then there's this card too. I just love this card's art. And I'm happy I pulled this too. I'm just... Mox Jasper. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, now on to Abzan Armor. Got our product stuff here. Alright, and then Commander deck box. Got our little insert. Okay, and Starting onto the Alright. Felithar the Steadfast. Bentor Ancestor's Voice. Protector of the Wastes. Reunion of the House. Jaws of Defeat. Tip the Scales. Will of the Abzan. Arbor Adherent. Rampant Architect. Canopy Gargantuan. Tree of Redemption. Ikari Shidiki the Usurper. Bolden Century's Headmaster. Expel the Interlopers. Indomitable Ancients. Rock's Faithmender. Chile Voice of Plenty. Wakestone Gargoyle. Wall of Reverence. Welcoming Vampire. Zatulpa Primal Dawn. Asta the Endless Web. Assault Formation. Hornet Nest. Seaborn Muse. Sylvan Caryatid. Towering Titan. Anguish Unmaking. Dragonlord Damoka. Fabor Elder. Shadrick Silverquill. Sidar Condor of Jamora. California Urn. Staff of Completion. Weathered Sentinels. Canopy Vista. Exotic Orchard. Fortified Village. Isolate Chapel. Forgrown Farmland. Sungrass Prairie. Sunpetal Grove. Temple of Melody. Temple of Plenty. Temple of Silence. Twilight Mire. Woodland Cemetery. And these with new art. Going over on Commons and Commons. And then the lands, basic lands, tokens, weird intervals on the wall tokens, a 1/2 spider token. Okay. All right. Oh, almost forgot. We got this. And if we can get a Mox Jasper in these, maybe we can get a Ugin or an Elspeth. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, and we got a Ambling Storm Shell. And Karakak Guardian. Karakak Guardian? I probably said it right the first time. Okay, on to the next box. Now we're opening Sultai Arisen. Death is fertile ground. I'm definitely going to be taking quite a few cards out of this deck to build my Muldrotha deck. Maybe I'll show off that deck in one of my videos. Pretty fun deck to play. Although it gets quite out of control at times. Alright, we got the deck box. Alright, well, the commander of this deck is definitely going to go into the Muldrotha deck. We got Teval, the Balanced Scale, Kotis, Sibsag Champion, Diviner of Mist, Afterlife from the Loam, Tyval's Judgment, Welcome the Dead, Floral Evoker, Steward of the Harvest, Colossal Reaver, which is going in the Muldrotha deck. Will of the Sultai. Grave Crawler with new art. Life from the Loam. Also with new art. Casualties of War, I think also with new art. Amphibian Mutineer. River Kelpie. Dauthi Voidwalker. Disciple of Bolus. Junji, the Midnight Sky. Living Death. Lethal Scheme. Lord of Forsaken. Necromantic Selection. Necropolis Fiend. Noxious Gearhulk. Obnixilis the Fallen. Testagear the Golden Fang. Woe Strider. Avenger of Zendikar. Conduit of Worlds. Multani Yavimai's Avatar. Shingeki Jinkai Visionary. Consuming Aberration. Jared Galgari Lichlord. Lord of Extinction. Mirren of Clan Nailtroth. Command Beacon. Crypt of Academe. Dark Water Catacombs. Drownyard Temple. Dreamroot Cascade. Exotic Orchard. Fetid Fools. Hinterland Harbor. Linmore Wastes. Sunken Hollow. Temple Malady. Woodline Cemetery. Essence Anchor. Oh. Okay, that's the first time I've seen a card that's actually from the main set other than the basic lands. Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Command Tower, Forbidden Alchemy, Hedron Crab. Oh, this is the uncommons. I shouldn't be going over that. Hedron Crab, though, is up there. Another card from the main set in here. Okay. Guess they just couldn't find cards to really put in this. Other than, it's like the whatever you call these tapped 3-color lands. And the basics. Tokens. Experience counter. Okay, they remembered to put that thing in there this time. All right. On to this. There they go, all over the place. All right, revealing Narset Jeskai Waymaster and a Riling Dawnbreaker. Okay. Now on to the last one. On to Timor Roar. Trespassers will be punished. Timor is my favorite color combination here. I almost won this mat, but the person that beat me, he eventually gave me the mat. But I almost won this mat in the tournament with a Temur Ascendancy combo deck in standard. So yeah, it was a fun game. Alright. And I got a lot of garbage here. Alright. Onto the deck. Okay. Urini of the Unwritten. Eshki, Temur's Roar. Deceptive Frostkite. Hammerhead Tyrant, Will of the Temur, Parpet Thrasher, Thundermane Dragon, Zenith Festival, Become the Avalanche, Bloodcaller Scourge, Kiga the Tide Star, Reflections of Litjara, Atsushi the Blazing Sky, Blasphemous Act, Bloomborough art. Chaos Warp, Dragon Master Outcast, Gadrick the Crown Scourge, Glorybringer, Hellkite Courser, Lathis Dragon Queen, Leyline Tyrant, Nesting Dragon, Nogi Draco Zealot, Opportunistic Dragon, Scourge of Thrones, Scargon Hellkite, Spit Flames, Storm's Wrath, Stormbreath Dragon, Turin Mauler, Tutorial Hellkite, Thunderbreak Regent, Vengeful Ancestor, Varix Bladewing, Frontier Siege, Selvala Stampede, Ataka World Render, Dragonlord Ataka, Harbinger of the Hunt, Sarkhan Soul of Flame, Tamir Ascendancy, Dragon's Horde, Steel Hellkite, Cinderglade, Exotic Orchard, Flooded Grove, Haven of the Spirit Dragon, Hinterland Harbor, Compulsive Forest, Kissick Wolf Run, Mossfire Valley, Mosswort Bridge, Rockfall Vale, Rootbound Crag, Sheltered Thicket, Shivan Reef, Sulphur Falls, Temple of Abandon, Temple of Mystery, Yavimaya Coast, and then commons. Wasn't Dragon Tempest originally a rare? Breaching Dragonstorm. Okay. Temple of the Dragon Queen, Arcane Signet. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen cards here that... Okay. So I guess they do have cards from the main set. I just didn't notice them before. Keep flipping the cards. Alright. Now onto the tokens. Lots of dragons stuff. Alright. Last thing to open. Alright. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. And we got Dragonfire Blade. Okay. And a Breaching Dragonstorm. So both a foil. Okay, I thought maybe I'd get a foil or something, but got some pretty cool cards there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like, share, subscribe. Good luck with the openings, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.